today we are going to do a slightly different class. So we are going to be doing a bar class. And this is, really bar is Pilates standing up. So I hope you will enjoy this class considerably. Now you are going to need a chair or a table or even a wall just to help with your balance. If you don't want to use anything, you don't have to. You will definitely be able to do all of the exercises standing and holding your own balance. So that chair or that wall or that table is just really there for some additional support. But to get warmed up, we're going to slide it away and we're going to do our warm-up without the help or without the aid of the chair. Now there are two things that I want you to be really focused on as we move through the class today. First of all, we're going to be in a turned out position for a lot of the time. When we turn out, I want you to be sure that you're not turning out from your feet. I want you to bring the feet to where your hips can turn out. So the turnout comes from the hips, pull that inner thigh forward, squeeze the bottom in towards the back, and that is going to help with your turnout. And then your feet will naturally fall into place so that when you bend your knees, your knees can go over your toes and not come in, because that's where you're going to get your ankles and your knees under strain. The second thing I want to talk about is that normally when we bend our knees, we come into what is called a squat. When we do bar, we are upright. So I want you to focus on the alignment of the body, holding the tummy in, growing tall, keeping those shoulders over the hips. All right, we are ready to get started. So let's start with the heels together in a turned out position. Inhale, reach those arms out to the side. Now we're just going to start with a bend and stretch. So just let's call this a plie. Good. Good. So as we're doing this, I want you to really push those knees open. Make sure that you are feeling that resistance, like you're pushing your knees out against something. Good. Now grow those arms, fingertips to shoulders to other fingertips. Nice long straight line. So we don't want those elbows dipping. Reach it out. Good. Keep growing tall, tummies in. Now we're going to add a little arm. Here we go. Drop the arms down and up again. Nice. Keep your neck super long, so pull your shoulders down and away. Good. So we're going to warm up those arms as well. Good. You've got 4 more. 3, 2. All right, now keep with the plie, but take the arms all the way up. And open. Down. And open. Good. Keep it nice and flowy. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, now let's come down into the plie and hold. Pulse it here. Pulse. Good. Keep pushing those knees open. Tummies in. Make sure that your bottom is not back. All right, so put it underneath your shoulders. Reach those fingers. You feeling warmer? Let's circle those arms for 8, 7, 6. Good. Keep breathing. Remember, keep that neck long. Shoulders relaxed. 3. Stay down. Lift up your heel. Up. And same heel comes up again. Good. Keep reaching. Change heels and lift. Push it down. Now keep that height absolutely in place. So no bobbing up and down. Change legs. Up and down. Good job. Change legs. 4, 3, 2. Nice. All right, come on up. Let's take those legs out to the side. So again, you just want to keep that turn out where it's most comfortable. Reach those arms again and bend the knees. Bend and up. Tummies in. So this is our warm-up. If your shoulders are starting to get really tight, just bring those hands to your hips. All right, but if you can, keep them reaching. Lift up the elbows so that you feel that tension all the way into your tricep. Good job. All right, let's add some arms like the first round. Down and open. Make sure those knees continue pushing over your middle toe. So push the knee out. 4 more. 3, 2. Good, let's take it all the way up. 4, 8. And lift. As those arms come up, the shoulders aren't joining, all right? Keep them down. Keep pushing. Keep the chest open. Nice work. All right, last one. Come down and pulse it. Pulse. Get those circles through the arms, tummy's in. Knees pushing back the whole time. So you should feel this on the outer part of the legs. 4, 3, let's lift up that right heel. Here we go, lift and down, stay the same height. Change legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs, 4 on each side again. Good, you should definitely be feeling warm by now. Change legs. Excellent work. All right, let's come up. Take it up. Good, circle. All right, let's turn it over to the side. Get your feet parallel. Lift your back heel. We're going to bend into the front leg and then lean the body forward so that the weight is into that front leg. Squeeze the elbows back and in. Now you're going to bend your knee to the back, point it down to the floor. As you stretch, reach the arms back, and immediately you should feel the tricep engage. All right, are you ready? Let's go. And bend, stretch. Remember, keep the weight forward so that it's over your front leg. Nice work. 4 more. 3, 2, good. We're going to come down and we're going to pulse it. Keep the arms here. Pulse them back. Pulse. Tummy's in. Good. You've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good work. Reach those arms up. And let's come over to the other side. So get those feet parallel. Bend the front knee. Lift the back heel. And then push the body forward. Elbows in and back. Bend the knee, and then you're going to kick back with the arms. Let's go. Out and in. Tummy's in, shoulders down. Good. Can you feel that tricep engage? You should feel it from the very first time that you take those arms back. All right. Pulse it down. Pulse. So if you don't feel it in the tricep, I want you to squeeze those arms in even tighter into the body. Good. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it up. Good. Heel toe, shoulder rolls. Nice work. You should definitely be feeling warm. We're going to take it to the bar now. So grab hold of your bar. We're going to grab it with the left hand so the right leg can do all the work. Now, with most of my classes, you will know that I start with the easier form and then I increase. So if you need to stay with the easier versions, please listen to your bodies and do so. Heel comes up, in and out. So we're just rotating through that hip. Feel that rotation. Keep the hips forward here. Grow tall and lift up out of this leg. All right, now we're just going to extend the legs. So in, out, point, and in, out, and point. You've got it. So let's just get used to this feeling. We're going to speed it up and we're going to flow it a little bit more. Take the arm out, flow it now. In, out, out. Now as you do this, keep those hips pointing forward. Good. 4 more. Now you can keep this version, or we're going to add a little bit of height. So just take that leg up off the floor. Good work. Good. 4 more. Tummy's in. Grow tall. No sitting in this hip. Now we're going to step it out to the side. Here we go. Sway, kick, step it out. Bring it in. Sway, kick, step it out. So remember, you still have this option of keeping that leg down, all right? So take the version that suits you best. 4 more. Down. 3, 2. All right, now I'm going to add on a little bit, and you can kick even higher. So watch here. Kick, stay here. And take it back. Again. Sway, kick, pulse it down. Take it back. Again. Kick, pulse it down. 4, 3, take it back. Last time, and then we're adding on even more. Nice work, take it back. Good, all right, kick it, Pulse it here, but now let's side bend. Side and side. Take it back. Kick. Pulse for 2, side bend. And again. Kick it. Pulse. Side bends for 1, for 2, and again. 2 side bends. Are you ready for a little bit more? Here we go. And sway, kick, pulse, stay here. Side bend. Now let's lift up 2 heels. Here we go. Lift. Use your bar to help you if you need that balance. All right, take it back. Again. Kick, pulse it down. Side bends. All right, lift up those 2 heels for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. All right, you've got 2 more sets. In, kick, pulse, side bend. It's like a little dance, right? Heels up. 4, 3, 2. All right, just do it one more time. Here we go. And sway, kick, double pulse, side bend. 4 heels, lift up and down. Woo! Good, come on back and plie and up. Plie, good, just a little break, right? Nice. All right, lift the heels, releve, hold it here. Good, grow tall, find your balance. If you need to keep your hand on your support, feel free to. And come on down. All right, heels down. Hand to your hip. We're coming into plie, lift the heels, stretch and down. Now as you do this, your heels might want to swivel back. So this is where you've got to think about that turnout, okay? Push the turnout there, hold it as you stretch. Bend, heel, stretch it up. 1 more. Now let's reverse it. So lift up the heels, bend the knees, push the heels down and stretch. Again, lift, bend, heels down and stretch. Good. Think about this zipping up sensation all the way through that inner thigh. Give me 4 more. Good. 3, 2. Last one. All right, we're going to come over to the other side. So either spin around, or if you need to face this direction, just bring your chair or over to the other side. All right, here we go. Starting with the tummy in, heel up, reach the arm out, knee comes in and out, in and out. Good. Keep growing. Think here. No sitting, all right? Stand up tall, tummy's in, long necks. All right, so now we're going to extend the leg out to the side. We go in, out, point, bring it in, keep these hips facing forward, so we don't want to twist. All right, keep them facing forward. All right, if you're ready, we're gonna add a little bit more sway. Here we go, sway, out, good. We also sped it up there a little bit. 4 more, 4. All right, are you ready to add that step out? Good, here we go. Take it a little higher if you can. Kick, step it out, bring it back. Kick, step it out, good. Keep those hips absolutely straight. Give me 4 more, here we go. 4, 3. Hold the tummies tight. This twisting movement is getting your stomach working in all the different angles. All right, let's add the pulse. Here we go. Kick it, stay here, pulse. Take it back. Again, here we go. Kick, pulse it down. Let's take it back. Good. 2 more. Take it back. Last time, and then we're going to add in that side bend. Are you ready? Here we go, and kick it. Pulse, 2 side bends. Take it back and kick. Pulse, 2 side bends. Stay low. Here we go again. You've got it. One more like this, and then we're adding on those heels. Push your knees open and breathe. Here come the heels and kick it. Pulse, 2 side bends. All right, hold it here. Lift those heels. Lift, lift. Good work. Come on back and again. Kick, pulse it. 2 bends. 4 heels. Hold the balance. Good. 2 more sets. Here we go. In, kick, pulse, sided bend. Heels. All right, you've got 1 more rep. Yeah, you ready? And kick, pulse, side bend. 4 heels, lift it up. Such great work, guys. Come on up, inhale. Heel toe. All right, we're gonna face the bar this time. So I'm just gonna turn my chair for you to see me more easily. Hold the hands onto the bar, lift the heels up, and then bend the knees. Now make sure that your bottom is not out, okay? Push that bottom in, shoulders directly over the hips, and then bend down as low as you can. I'm gonna face you quickly so I can show you. I want you to push your hip out to the side, and then the other side. So isolate those hips, crunch into the side of the body. Good, keep going, crunch, crunch. Grow toes, tummy in. All right, now we're gonna create some circles. Here we go, to the right, to the front, to the left, to the back. Now the whole time, it's just your pelvis doing the circle. All right, keep those shoulders over your hips. 1 more, now same direction, but speed it up. Here we go, and circle, circle. Nice, 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5. You burning yet? All right, to the left, here we go. Left, front, right, back. Left, front, right, and back. 4 more slow. All right, you ready to speed it up? Here come the fast ones. Let's go. And 8, 7, 6. Hold the tummies tight. Make sure you're breathing. 8 more singles. Woo, I'm shaking. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up and push your heels down. Ay, 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 right? All right, let's get into those glutes. So bend the knees. Take your right leg to the back. You can bring your elbows down, or you can keep your palms onto your chair. But I want you to hold your core up, so use your back to hold your body nice and tight. Tummy's in. Make sure your hips are pointing forward so that as you lift up, you feel it into your glutes straight away. Single lifts and down. Here we go. Up and down. Up. Long necks. Good. Give me 4 more singles. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going to pulse it up for 2 sets of 8. Let's go. Up, up. Good. Squeeze the glutes. Keep your hips pointing forward. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now circles. All right, now with the circles, your body wants to move, okay? Those hips want to do a whole little jiggly act. But I want you to work hard at keeping the body absolutely still, so it's just that leg moving. Pull your knee into your nose. Here we go. In, and then kick it to the back. Speed it up. Here we go. In, and back. In, and back. Now, as that leg goes back, I want you to keep some element of control, so don't just throw it. Good. Give me 4 more, and then we're coming to the other side. Last one. Good work. All right, step it up, shake it out. Give yourself a little tap if you need to. All right, bending the knees, standing onto the right leg. Left leg comes to the back. That left hip, bring it around to look straight onto your bar. Single lifts. Here we go. Up and down. Hold your back up high. Tummy's in and relax. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, here come those pulses. 2 sets of 8. Up you go, up and up. Keep pulsing. Tummy's in. Here come your next set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, circles. Here we go. Now remember, this is the hard one because your whole body wants to move with that leg. You've got to fight it. Keep the body still. Slow your circle down if you need to. 4, 3. Bring your knee to your nose. Slow in. Slow. Take it back. Now speed it up. In and out. As you take that leg back, keep the chest high. Good work. 4 more. Sorry, 8 more. What am I saying? Here comes your last 4. 3, 2, last one. Good work. All right, stand it up. All right, facing the side again. We're coming into a full plie. Now use your hand on your bar. It doesn't matter which hand is on the bar. Your other hand is going to be on your hip. So we can just do this on one side. I want you to come into a plie. Now, if you have knee issues, you are going to stop here. Maybe you can add a little bit of heels just to make it a little harder. All right, if you do not have knee issues, you're going to bend your knees so much that your heels have to come off the floor. You're not going to actively push your heels up. You're going to let your calf muscles and your Achilles heel lift your heels up. You're gonna come all the way down. Now, we're not sitting here. This isn't a vacation. All right, lift those hips up so that you feel the work taking place. And then as you come up, push those heels down onto the ground as quickly as possible without sticking the bottom out, and then squeeze it up. Here we go. Down, 2, 3, 4. Come on up, push those heels down. Good. Are you still pulling that inner thigh in? Remember, you've got to work at that turnout from the hips. Again, down, tummy's in. This one's not easy. It looks easy. It's not, right? So if you need to maybe leave every second one out, that's okay. You working out at your level, right? Making sure that you're getting a good workout. Push it up. Come on, get those heels down. Down. Keep breathing. And up. Oh, nice work. Heels up, up, and down, up. Good. Now, if you want to challenge your balance, take your hand off your bar. But if you need it there, it's there for you. If you want to incorporate some arms, take those arms out. Lift up the elbows. Good. Lift. Tummy's in. Good work. Give me 4 more here. 4, 3, and then we're going to take it out into a second position and carry on. Lift. Now, I don't know about you, but when my legs are out here, my calf muscles activate even more. So straight away, I feel those calf muscles working. Can you feel it? Tummy's in. Reach those arms. Good. Hold it in and keep growing nice and tall. Keep your eyes fixed on something not moving. Good. Up. Ooh, these calf muscles are burning. Nice work. All right, let's take a nice deep breath in. Good. Exhale. Come on down and bring your hands to your knees. I want you to push those knees open. Use your hands to push them open as wide as possible. Come down as low as you can to get that stretch through the inner thigh. And then let's just push one shoulder forward. Find that twist through the torso. And if you're pushing onto your legs, not your knees, onto your legs, you might get an extra stretch through the body as you find that big twist. And then sink the hips down a little lower. Good. How did we do, guys? Did we enjoy that? I did. I love bar. All right, let's take the other shoulder forward. So gently twist to the other side. Again, drop your hips. Use your hands to push the knees open. And then take the eye line around as you just allow the body to twist a little deeper there. get back to the center, toes forward, hands to the thighs. Tuck your tailbone under and roll the spine up. Heel toe, heel toe. All right, let's grab one foot behind our backs. Now, if you've got those knee issues, you always have an option of placing your calf or your shin onto the chair and then push your bottom forward. That's going to give you the same stretch without having to overbend the knee. All right, if you are okay here, push the bottom forward. Get that stretch all the way up into your hip flexor. Nice work. All right, now bring that foot across. You can cross it over your knee, flex the foot, and then push your bottom as far back as you can. Open this knee, that's going to stretch out your glute. Again, if that is not possible for you, you can sit. Do it right here, okay? That's the one I keep telling you. Do it at your desk while you're working. Oops, wrong stretch. All right, and come on up. All right, over to the other side. So let's bring the other leg up. Of course, you can turn around so you can continue to hold onto the chair if you choose. Push your bottom forward. Tummies in, grow tall. Nice. Can you feel your breath starting to return to normal? It's a little bit of cardio there today as well, right? Without it being high impact. I love that. Awesome. All right, let's cross that foot over and then sit the hips back. You want to push the hips as far back as you can. Arch your back so that you can keep your chest up. Flex your foot to protect your knees and push this knee as wide open as you can. Feels good, right? All right, lovely. Let's come on up. Take a nice deep breath in. Cross one arm over the body and then pull in towards you. Then stretch out those shoulders. Use this time to breathe deeply and just enjoy the stretches. Good, let's take that arm up, slide it down your back, and then push or pull. Use your head on your arm as well, just to help push that arm a little further back. Now bend your knees if you can. Take it over to the side. If that's going to throw you too much, then don't worry about the side bend. Good, and bring it back up. Release. The other arm is going to cross over the chest and pull in towards you. Drop the shoulders, relax. Take a deep breath in, reach that arm up, slide it down your back, and then use your other arm to help it to go a little further back. Try and relax into the stretch, and if it feels good, take it over to the opposite side. Nice deep breaths. So immediately now you should feel absolutely back to normal, right? Heart rate completely normal. All right, come on down. Let's take that one leg in front, push the heel into the ground, sit your hips back, use your hand on the other leg, on the bent leg, and then keep your chest up as you push your hips back. So you want to lift up your sitting bones to create that extra length through the back of the legs. Good. All right, now step forward on that leg and then the other leg. Keep your feet parallel. Make sure that back heel is sliding almost out to the outside of your back leg, and that's going to give you that extra stretch through the calf muscle. Keep that back knee bent. What am I saying? Keep that back knee straight, and that's going to give you that stretch in the calf muscle and the gastrocnemius. Push the weight forward, push the hips forward, and you go as deep as you need to go to get the right stretch for you. Good. Now, like with all stretches, we never snap out of them, so just very slowly come out of that one. Nice and gentle. All right, step the other foot forward, dig the heel in, push your hips back, hands come to your thighs. Really stick the sitting bones up and back. And then keep the chest up. You can reach down towards the toe or just keep your hands here on your leg. Good, nice deep breaths. We're nearly done, guys. Stick with me. We're just going to finish this last stretch. Stretching is so important, so never skip the stretch. All right, step forward on that leg. Keep your feet parallel. Push your heel back. Remember, slide that heel out a little bit. Keep that knee straight. Push forward through the hips and really get into that calf muscle. Good. I feel great. I know you guys probably feel great as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love working out with you, and I really hope to see you again really soon. All right, one more deep breath in here. And then slowly and gently come out of that. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done, everyone. You did super great. And I'll see you really soon.